All right, welcome back to another episode of the Perfect 10 podcast. I am one half of your host. I'm Daniel Dees. Alongside me, as always, is the not shallow Jake Erdy.
I'm very emotionally deep, dude.
Well,
Physically shallow, sure.
Yeah. I mean, physical attraction is
It's
key.
it's part of the game.
You got to look at this person for the rest of your life. Might as well want to be attractive.
Is what it is.
I mean,
and you know,
yeah,
having a cut off sleeve shirt on might be a turn off to some people,
could be.
but this was for last step.
Yeah.
United States, U.S. drinking team, sure, but
Yeah.
anyway, wait.
Yeah, this episode's brought to you by Boot Crew Media, and it's also brought to you by the Kelly Gibson Foundation. The Kelly Gibson Foundation is a community-driven nonprofit organization that focuses on supporting first responders, military initiatives, and children's athletic programming through golf in the greater New Orleans and Gulf Coast region. For more information, go to www.kellygibsonfoundation.org. Again, that website is www.kellygibsonfoundation.org.
Nice. I thought I might have did 4 W's in my read last episode, but
people know.
Yeah,
they know. If you put 4 W's, I never even do the W's.
Yeah, well, why would you?
I mean, what's the difference?
Unless you're trying to get in the dark web, right? Isn't there another way in there?
I don't know anything about the dark web.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today we are giving y'all. We're doing top 10. So did you just do turnoffs or instant turnoffs?
Well, all these are instant for me.
Okay, I did instant turnoffs.
Because what's your definition of instant? Like
right when you see it.
Okay, mine's at least I gotta talk to the person for at least a minute.
Okay, so it's right when you notice it.
Yes.
So whether it be
as soon as I notice it, bam, that is
shuts. It's like
shuts it down.
Yeah,
they become a 10 can turn into a 0 very quickly for me.
And dude, again, this one is like it could be in almost any order. The top,
it really can. But don't worry, ladies. Let me go ahead and preface this. Last week we told on ourselves questions not to ask your girlfriend.
Right.
And we're just going to give y'all
things you can work on if these apply.
Yeah. So we're not hating on y'all. We're just telling you shit we don't like.
Well, and like I said, I think we're going to overlap on a good bit just because but I feel like turnoffs go both ways. I feel like because honestly, a lot of the ones in my list, so we both tried to hit some people up real quick
to see
if they wanted to come on because we forget we can call people.
Yeah.
But anyway, a lot of the ones this one person sent me, we tried to hit up some girls to come on just to have another perspective.
We're also going to have an episode, guys, you got to watch out for.
Right.
So we're going to get a girl's perspective on that one too.
But a lot of the ones she sent me are all the same ones that I have. No so shit. I feel like the turnoffs go both ways because either way, it's physical. It's not exactly physical. I mean, some of it's mental, whether it be in conversation. But as far as I
got 2 physical.
Looks are looks.
I got 2 physical.
Everybody knows what a stereotypically good-looking guy looks like. Everybody knows what a stereotypically good-looking girl looks like.
But there's some physical obstacles you can overcome. Some you can ignore.
Right. So all of mine, I did do that. I made sure I went through everything in my top 10 of turnoffs you can fix.
Okay.
I kind of did it on purpose. There was only one that I had to really throw out or 2.
Yeah.
I did put him in my honorable mention.
All right. Let's hear your honorable mentions.
Okay. I got this was in my list, but I threw it out because it's not really a turn off. It's just it's not my preference. So it's not really a turn off.
I have a super mention.
Okay.
I haven't had to have a super mention in a while, but we'll get to that.
So first one of my honorable mention had brown eyes.
What?
Everybody knows I'm a sucker for bright eyes.
I didn't know the brown eyes were a turn off though.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's just not my favorite.
It's a preference.
It's right. So that's why I didn't make the list because it's not really a turn off. Sure, I've dated girls with brown eyes and that's fine.
Yeah.
I would just prefer them to have bright eyes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got thin hair. But see, that goes both ways. Girls don't like bald guys.
Right.
I'm bald.
Get the weave.
I'm gonna go get some. I wonder if I grew it out just a little bit, think they could tie some in there.
Yeah, it's ask Morgan that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not. But I'm with you on thin hair. That could be fixed. They got medication for that.
And I got flat ass.
We'll get to that.
You can do squats.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna. All right. So that's on my honorable mentions.
My honorable mentions. I've got overly aggressive. Like they're just among meeting them to like already punching you in the arm, like jokingly and just like in your face. Yeah, I don't like that.
Too handsy.
Yeah. Got man
and
hands.
not in the right way.
Yeah, I got man hands.
Okay.
Shout out Seinfeld on that one.
Yes.
The Karen haircut.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My super mention. This is going to be after a while, after I know this person. Once it's noticeable, I can't get over it.
Okay.
I got stank.
Oh, just it don't take that long to get to.
You're not picking up what I'm putting down here.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. Shout out back to the Rules of Thumb episode. If you can smell it at the belly button, kiss your way back up.
That is tough. And it fluctuates.
It does. I mean, hey.
I've been there when everything's fine. And then all of a sudden, like, what is going on?
It's not their best day. Walking around in hot denim jeans all day. And then she lets it air out. And boy, headache city.
Well, now we're just giving it all away.
Yeah. But hey, girls would agree.
They would agree.
They don't want a guy
they know that.
They don't want a guy with smelly nutsack.
And for the most part, they know when that's going on.
Yeah. And if you know it's going on with you and you let a guy about to go south of the border,
that's on you.
That's a dick move.
All right, let's move on.
All right, that's it for me. You got any you already did yours, so go ahead, dive in. 10, 9, 8.
9, 8. All right. So my 10 spot.
I feel like that'd been adjusting more. Like
absolutely. Well, one of them. My sounds have been jacked. Okay, so this one, I feel like I've told girls this, and I mean, I'm not saying my word is gospel, but I feel like most dudes have this same opinion, and I don't know why girls think that we're just lying about it, I guess. But one huge turnoff is when a girl is too jacked or muscular.
Yes. The swole.
It is
like I like a good.
It isn't everybody.
There's a fine line between fit,
right,
and jacked.
Fit is fine. Like being toned, totally fine.
Like I don't want you looking like China.
But like every man loves the touch of the soft touch of a woman. You know.
Yeah, but when she's like built,
if we're like snuggling, I don't want to feel like I'm holding a 2x4.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like I'm grappling.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like we're in like combat. You know what I mean? I want to feel like we're just relaxing and having a good time.
My general rule of thumb, see, I'm not a light guy, but if she could curl me, no.
Yeah, no. Or bench press or squat me on it. I mean, squat. Squat fine.
You could, because
the legs are good. Like toned legs.
Toned legs are sexy as hell.
Until you get to the point of like if you're going on stage and I can see your glutes shredded from your hamstrings.
Why would she be on stage?
No, like bodybuilding shows.
Oh, okay. I thought you're talking about like strip club.
No. Well, also, I don't want to see her there either. But anyway, my 10 spot, I got too jacked or muscular. It just, come on, ladies.
I mean, if you want to look like that,
that's
more
fine.
Power to you.
Right. That's you.
But we're telling you right now. Guys, generally,
not all of us.
I would say a rough 75 to 80%.
I'd agree.
Go find that 20.
Yeah. That 20's out there, and they're probably jacked as hell too.
It'd be funny if it was like a
a big fat slob.
Oh no, like a small guy.
Yeah,
he's like 5'4", skinny as hell, but he wants like this big jack.
Just jacked. Yeah, I'm sure that's a thing.
That couple would crack me the fuck up.
I'm sure that's a thing.
Yeah.
So that's my 10 spot. My number 9 spot. And this one, it takes a minute to catch it, but when you figure it out as a dude, it is such a turn off. I got constant gossip. Like somebody that only talks about.
Yes, there.
Okay. And I mean it in. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right. So my number 8 spot, very similar to my number 9, but very different. My number 8, I got mindless conversation or nothing at all to say.
We'll get there again.
Oh, dude, I feel like we're going to overlap so much, but we already 10 minutes in. We're not even year 10. So
yeah. All right. My number 10, I got entitlement. Like you walk into a place,
okay,
and you look at this girl, you can tell she's like daddy's princess. I can't. I don't jive with
Wait,
that.
did you see whose opinion I was getting earlier?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's that entitlement shit right there. Like, oh my god. Like,
yeah, no,
because those are usually the biggest vibe killers.
Girls that are like were spoiled, just rotten their entire life, and they just have no. I mean, that kind of blends in with my number 9 and my number 8.
Yeah, like all my 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 all go together.
Okay, all right, that's fair. But yeah, no, everybody knows exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
your 10 spot. We all know somebody like that, and the problem is they're usually smoking hot, so you bring them around.
Yeah.
So, and nobody likes them around, but hey, everybody likes hot girls being around. So here we are.
Yeah, because usually that hot girl is super friendly.
Yeah, has hot friends. Cool.
Yeah,
they all suck. Whatever. Well,
very good.
I'm getting off the rails.
Very good at approaching strangers.
All right, let's get back on. Anyway,
all right, we'll get that. Number 9, I got the village bike. Like, you see a girl and you know, like,
yeah.
My general rule of thumb is, if she has slept with 10% of my guy friends, I'm not about that life.
So what would the numerical value of that be? 3, 5, 8?
Probably about 9.
So you got 90 friends.
90 guys. I'm like, yeah, like acquaintance.
Yeah, if I know 9 guys that you've hooked up with,
yeah, that's a
personally.
Yeah, that's a big no.
Who knows how many that I don't know?
Exactly. At least multiply that by
another 10, probably.
I wouldn't say multiply by 10. I say add 10.
There's a lot of people I don't know.
Yeah, like out of sight. Hey, if you want to go around, fuck, cool.
That's
exercise that right.
We're absolutely not we're not slut shaming.
No,
live your life. Do what you want.
Like, I'm the exact opposite of a slut shamer. If you want to go fuck. Hey, yeah. I like it too.
Fair.
Yeah. So I'm not shaming you, but be careful.
We will judge.
I will judge who you've been with. I'm not judging you for doing it.
I do that more than anything. I will judge the people that I know they slept with over the amount of people they slept with.
Oh, for sure.
The number, it's whatever.
If a girl only slept with 3 guys, but those 3 guys I know are like
just trash.
Yeah.
They might as well have slept with 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will take a girl who slept with 200 strangers I don't know over 3 guys I do know, and they're just scum.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely judge more on the people that people mess with.
Yeah, so it's not slut shaming. It's just,
it's decision making.
Yeah, because I
am judging your decision making.
Yeah, that's what I'm judging.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, so that's my number 9. Number 8, one of my physical ones. I cannot get past like an ugly mouth, an ugly smile.
Okay.
Can't do it. If like you already.
I like the way you put that. You put ugly smile because it doesn't necessarily have to be the teeth or any of that.
Yeah, because you can have like 2 thin lips, like really thin lips, and dude.
Dude, honestly, I'm not gonna say. There's this one girl that I know that's like fine. Everybody's like, "Oh, that girl's fine," but don't know how to smile.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's like
she's stretching her chin.
It's like, how have you never learned how to smile?
It's like she's flexing her neck.
I don't know how to explain it, dude.
And it's like like I said, the thin lips where their lips look like eyelids.
And there's another one that I'm thinking of. Also very pretty. Just, I feel like they're trying to smile too hard.
Yeah.
And how do you?
I like a natural
how do you approach
smile.
Somebody like, hey, why don't you smile normal?
I want to do that.
Quit whatever you're doing.
Yeah, it's like I like a good natural smile because they just look happy.
Right. Yeah.
But when
just smile naturally. Quit trying to pose.
But when you're posing for a smile and you got like that forced smile, you look miserable. You look like somebody has a gun in your bag. Like, hey, smile.
Yeah.
Like I see straight through that. And then there's their teeth. I mean,
we're gonna get to that.
Okay. We'll get to that.
So that was your 10, 9, 8?
That was my 10, 9, 8.
Okay. This might run a little long. My number 7. And this could mean multiple things.
Mm-hmm.
I got messy. Messy car, messy apartment.
Okay.
Shout out friends did when Ross dated that girl who had the messy apartment.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
If we end up going back to your place and it is just trash everywhere, but to be honest, I'm gonna look past a lot of it.
Yeah,
messy car.
It happens.
Depends on how messy. If there's like rotten food, sure.
I could deal with like receipt paper.
There's some trash on the floor. I mean, I used to use
water bottles.
Right.
I could look past that.
I used to use my passenger floorboard of like as my trash can, just like empty water bottles and the receipts and stuff.
Yeah.
But not like food.
Like French fries.
Right. Like like if you go to a restaurant and you take a to-go box and it stays in your car for like a week.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Problems.
Yeah.
But also could be messy personality. Some people are just messy.
Yeah.
Spreading everybody's business around.
They just like ugly.
Yeah.
Like they feed off that, and I don't like that.
So I got messy in the 7th spot.
That's a good one.
6th spot, if it were, okay, I'm going to explain this pick to you, see if you can pick it. If it were 10 years ago, think 2012, this probably would have been my number 1 pick. What has changed?
Oh, titties.
No, smoking cigs.
Oh.
Nobody smokes cigs anymore.
Good.
Thankfully.
Good.
They still rip and vape, but vape don't stick to you like cigarette does.
Yeah.
Cigarette, dude.
See, I can go past a cigarette because I smoke cigars. I mean,
yeah. But I'm saying like,
but there's a difference though. Cigarettes had that.
Well,
cigarettes have a funk, but cigars have like a good scent to them.
No. Also, you're not smoking a cigar every day.
No,
I'm talking about like
if you smoke a cigar every day. God damn.
We used to go. When we started going to the bars, you could smoke cigarettes inside.
Yeah, like the buzz,
and the whole place smelled like smoke. Your clothes smelled like smoke. It's like the smell was stuck to you. But like, and if you make out with a girl that's smoking cigarettes, it's just
all of a sudden you smoke cigarettes.
Which, don't get me wrong, I feel like it's if I huff a gar all day and go make out with somebody, that's probably what they're getting. Because a gar sticks to you as well.
Again, a gar has a better flavor than a cigarette.
Yes, cigarette is.
But then
just,
you got the
I mean, it's just a bad taste.
You got the basic bitch breath mints, which were the Camel Crushes. They they smoke like 3 cigarettes, and that last cigarette they crush it, try to get the menthol in it. Oh my god.
But yeah, smoking cigs was a huge turnoff back in the day.
Okay. I mean, I've looked past that a bunch, but
it was a deal breaker for me for a while.
See, I could deal with cigarette mouth and like morning, like they let that morning breath drag on.
We can get to something like that.
Okay.
But anyway, smoking cigs, that's my 6th spot.
All right, my 7th spot. This is my last physical turn off that I cannot look past. I got pancake ass.
Do squats. Do squats every day for the rest of your life.
Specifically, hold on, where is it?
Was it you that tagged me in that meme? No, somebody sent the group message. It was the meme.
What meme?
It was a picture of a girl with just a flat ass, and it said, hey, I'm just looking for somebody to bring me and my friends on the yacht this summer.
But I'm thinking like the Hank Hill
ass. Oh yeah, it's tough, dude. I mean,
there's flat ass, there's Hank Hill.
But to be fair, I think that's a turn off for girls too, like guys with it, like just tiny,
But that's like the one physical thing I can't look past.
That's, dude. All right, so for the longest time, right? Y'all have heard me. I mean, maybe even from the beginning of this podcast, or no, I think from the pod, I had already grown older and wiser. We've been going so long now, I don't even know what my stance was in the beginning. Everybody knows me as a tit guy, right?
Yeah, you matured,
but the thing
before we started.
So
I think boys are attracted to tits, men are attracted to ass. Because at that point, boys don't know that tits depreciate in value after a while.
And the ass is, you got to have it.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy the tits.
I mean, you can do the Brazilian butt lift, but you could tell it's just a fake ass is like not as attractive as fake tits.
Exactly.
I mean, I could do fake tits. That's fine.
But also, I've learned the older I've gotten. Well, we're not gonna go terribly off the rails. Anyway,
no, finish that statement. Finish that statement. Might as well.
Okay, so for all of our young homies listening, which I think we have a handful.
Yes, we got a bunch.
So I've learned over the years, smaller natural tits, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not gonna go off the rails.
Yeah.
Big fake tits, great. Yeah. They've already been adjusted. Big real tits, it's a toss-up.
Sometimes gravity.
Sometimes they hold up perfectly fine. Sometimes they don't. So I kind of gotten to the point where I prefer
sometimes
smaller natural tits and then big fake ones. Sure.
Sometimes you just can't lift.
That's the after.
Some things can't be lifted up by prayer.
Right.
Dang, it happens.
You got to have the ass though, ladies. I mean, come
Yeah.
on, do squats.
Squats are easy.
You can grow it. It is a muscle.
Yeah,
It might take a lot of squats.
for some people.
It might. I mean, yeah. But I'm saying if you're struggling down there, squats nonstop.
It's a perfectly
You gotta do
fixable thing.
Yeah.
All right, so that's my number 7. My number 6, I got overly critical. Like like the person who's out the bar who's just, I hate this music. What are you drinking? Oh, why are you drinking that? Oh, what are
Negative
you
Nancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you know a girl that I have nicknamed Nina for Negative Nancy.
Really?
I've called her Nina for for 10 years.
Who?
Hey, let me see.
Absolutely. That's a perfect nickname for that one.
And that was from 2012, 13, whenever.
Man, yeah, she's been like that since I've known her.
I feel like she's gotten a lot better because last handful of times she came around, she's been chill. But
thanks to drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
But I mean, for the first,
since I've known her in 2007, I mean, come on.
Okay. Yeah.
Like this has been a thing with her.
I have, so I don't know if y'all have noticed on this pod, which we did say long ago we were going to do a girl nickname episode.
Ooh.
I pretty much give everybody nicknames.
Yeah.
Whether it be on their personality or the way something about what they're wearing the first time we meet them. I don't like calling people by their name. I don't know why. Like I always just call you D's. It is your last name. But I mean, I don't know that I've ever called you Daniel.
No, except when doing introductions.
Yeah.
Like only people who call me Daniel are like my family members.
So I don't know why I always give people nicknames, but that one girl is Nina for Negative Nancy. And then I also call another girl Dee Dee for Debbie Downer. I think she might think it's because she has big fake tits.
Mm-hmm.
She's just double D. But I made it very clear it's because she was Debbie Downer. But yeah.
Yeah, it's like the overcritically, like just why are you
complains
here?
about everything?
Just go home then.
Yeah, exactly. Why come out?
Why kill the vibe? Like I feel like that's their purpose. Like I'm not having a good time, so therefore everybody around me cannot have a good time either.
Right. Yeah, you kind of like those kind of people have to bring people down to where they're at. So they can enjoy themselves.
Like
their enjoyment is bringing people down.
Like there was a girl back when the Mezzanine and Hammond did the paint parties.
Yeah.
Dude, like this one girl there, she showed up like she was fine as hell, but man, she complained the whole time about paint being everywhere.
It's a paint party.
I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, it's like going on the boat and complaining like if you get wet.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. She complained about the damn paint the whole damn time.
That is always funny to me though. We'll take the boat out and like it's summertime, 30 to 50% chance of rain. I always tell people, it never rains on the river.
Yeah.
The water knows not to go right back into the water. It's dumb. That's dumb. Nah, that's just one thing we always say. It's stuck, whatever.
Yeah.
But then people get all bent out of shape whenever we get rained on. It's like, we're about to get in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Just like at a pool party, if it rains, who cares? You're in the water.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. So that was my 7-6.
All right. So my number 5 spot. And this one, so my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all could be number ones.
Mm-hmm.
My number 5 spot. You take a girl out to dinner, like first date, what you know.
And she's counting the number of drinks you have.
No. I forgot about that, dude.
I'm never gonna forget about that. Because that was like the weirdest thing.
I feel like 3, but I have younger girls think 3 drinks is a lot, which to them it is, I guess. That's fine.
No,
3 drinks is not a lot.
If I'm young, I think 5 drinks is a lot.
Sure. 5, you're definitely buzzed.
If you're at like a steakhouse and you're drinking, you got like 3 beers.
Yes, if like we sit down, I get a beer, and then we talk a little bit, and then order, and I get another beer
with the appetizer, and then you get a fresh cold beer with your hot steak.
Right.
Yeah,
that's not a lot.
That's not a lot at all.
We've been there for who knows how long.
I mean, if you're in like, let's say, what's a place that's generally quick.
Yeah. I mean, if you drink 3 within 30 minutes, that's a good bit.
Yeah.
But if you're there for 2 hours, not a lot.
Not a lot at all.
I mean, you're not even catching any kind of buzz off that.
Mm-mm.
But For some reason, girls think 2 to 3 drinks is a lot.
Yeah.
Which I guess to them, if they drink 3 glasses of wine, they probably are pretty sauced up because that's almost a whole bottle.
Mm-hmm.
But they're different, you know?
Yeah, we just went off the rails again.
It's one of those episodes. See, we're deep in here. Anyway, but I mean, yeah, take it back to the dinner reference. 5 spot. I got if she's rude to the wait staff.
Hold on. Know what? I'm hitting a buzzer on that.
Okay. Hey, or rude to just like workers in general.
I got mean.
Just mean. Okay.
Yeah, just mean.
Okay. That applies.
Yeah.
But like if we go out to eat and then like she gets an attitude when like ordering and stuff, and then if they bring the food out and then they like send it back and complain about what it is, and then they bring it back out and all they do is talk about like, oh, I can't believe this, blah, 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 and that. It's like, oh, geez, this is insufferable.
Okay, I have one that pops in mind, but I'm going to ask you first. What was the most petty thing that you ever seen a date send back?
Oh wait, dude.
Because this was a for sure deal breaker for me. She sent back ice water because the crushed ice was more cubed ice than it was crushed ice.
No way.
Shit, you're not. That's the entitlement right there.
That is nuts.
Like that was the first.
Because I'm trying to think. I mean, I might have only been on one dinner when they actually sent something back, but this chick she sent something back and they brought it back again. And then she sent it back again. And I was like, oh, this
and she even asked the waiter, she's like, y'all's ice here, is it crushed or cubed? And he was like, it's a crushed ice. And he's like, I'll have ice water with lemon. Comes back out. This ice is more cubed than it is crushed.
That is nuts.
It back. That was the
most. Send back ice water.
Man, that was the most psychotic shit I've ever experienced in my life.
I mean, that's next level, dude. Sending back ice. I mean, you could have gave me 70 guesses. I wouldn't have thought ice water.
So far, nobody has ever topped that.
No, not a chance. They won't.
I mean, she set the bar.
I can't imagine how you would.
And she's actually listens to a few episodes here and there.
Maybe send back the complimentary bread they bring out. But I mean, even still.
Yeah, if you send back free bread, that's worse than the ice water, I think.
Well, I mean, but that even makes sense if it's stale bread. Like, hey, can I get a different loaf?
I'm so tempted to call her right now to get her to
please don't, dude.
To get her to defend that, because I mean,
no, that's indefensible, dude.
How the ice wasn't crushed enough; it was more cubed.
I don't even know what that means. Was it cubed ice that was crushed but not crushed enough? So it was.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
More cubed than crushed.
I think she likes.
Or did they hit the thing and a couple cubes came out?
That's probably what happened.
Then the crushed ice.
I couldn't give a shit. It's ice. Was she expecting like Sonic ice or something?
And if you're just drinking water, who cares? The water's cold. Or do you plan on chewing on the ice?
Maybe that's why. But still,
sure.
But still, I mean, I think
only defense.
That is your only.
I was really hoping to chew on the ice.
It's not the best defense, but I think it's the only one you got in that situation.
That is wild. But yeah, rude to wait staff is like, because that immediately shows you how difficult this person is. It's like, I don't feel like dealing with this. Mm-hmm. So that's my.
God, I hope she listens to this episode. She says she listens every now and then.
Okay,
like she has to travel for work, she'll pop on some episodes. I pray she hears this.
So that's my 5 spot. My number 4 spot. This is one that you only pick up on if you spend enough time with somebody. I mean, not terribly long time, but like if they're this bad about it, you catch it pretty quick. Mm-hmm. If they talk about their ex nonstop, it's like, I mean, come on, who cares?
That means she's not over that banger.
Well, no, not. I mean, yeah, well, clearly they're not over it because if they're talking about it so much. But some people think that that's like.
Well, there's 2 avenues for this.
Right. So
as she keeps talking about her ex, there's times where she was like, yeah, my ex used to do this, and this. Or my ex it's like a praise thing. Like, yeah, he used to like cook for me and clean. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. But then there's the constantly bitching about the ex.
Right. And then there's actually a third one, which falls into ones that we've both said already, like girls that. And I hate saying it this way. Like we've reiterated many times, we love women on this.
We love women.
We're just saying things that some people need to work on.
Yeah.
So some girls I've met that think like they just don't have a lot to say. Mm-hmm. So they just talk about the only thing they know is their ex.
That's sad.
So that just becomes their conversation.
That was their whole identity, was that ex.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
So it's not necessarily that they're hating on them the whole time or that they're like praising things that they did for them, but it's just like they don't have anything else to say. It's like, well, just don't say anything.
It's usually those.
I don't want to hear about it. Who cares?
Yeah, it's usually the people who keep one boyfriend throughout all of college.
A college boyfriend is one for sure, or even like a high school boyfriend.
If it was like you dated all high school or
college and then late, like they're like mid-20s, and then like
because you have no choice but that ex is your identity. Because people see you and they associate you with him, they associate him with you,
and a lot of times that'll be like their only like real long-term relationship, so they don't know what else to base anything around. But like, move past it, and like. I don't need to hear about it. Oh, another way it'll be like if you're like doing stuff with them, it'll like remind them of stuff that they did in that same scenario with the ex, and they bring it up. It's like, okay, who cares?
Yeah,
quit bringing it up.
It's done. It's over with.
It's terribly annoying.
It's dust in the wind.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that's the 4 spot. Constantly bringing up.
All right, my number 5 spot said me. So my number 4 spot. I got their life is constantly full of drama.
Okay.
That is the most exhausting
That's like similar
shit.
to the gossip pick.
Yeah, similar to the gossip pick.
All they do is talk about either like what's going against them, like woe is me.
Yeah.
Which we've talked about many times on this pod.
That shit
we hate people that don't take responsibility for
accountability.
Yeah. Yeah, not responsible. Same difference.
Yeah, same thing.
But yeah, it's just insufferable people.
Yeah, like people who always have got to say something about somebody else, like the gossip shit, and like revels in it, like stokes the flames of it. Like if 2 friends are fighting and they're playing both sides, I hate that shit.
Well, and they're the ones that have to have the gossip.
Yeah.
Just so they have something going on.
It's usually the girls who mostly watch Bachelor, Bachelorette, and Kardashians. I've learned in my experience.
Typically.
I'm not saying people who watch those shows do this, but people who.
It's a common side effect.
Yeah, I feel like it's a common side effect. And another thing that just drives me crazy, they talk like they have a group text. And outside that group text, they have another group text
without one of the other people in the other group text.
And that other group text just exists to drag that other person.
Literally,
that is the craziest shit.
So I'm not gonna say who, but we hang out separately and we all hang out together, and we hang out separately. And anytime I'm around the other one, I'm like, I just love how much y'all trash each other when y'all are not around one another.
And they know they trash each other.
And they know that.
Why?
One of them constantly asks me,
what do they say?
No, you think so-and-so's doing this today? And it's like, why are you asking me that? You just want me to say that they're not doing it because that'll make them look worse.
Oh, did you rank your, I forgot. One of your stuff that you probably ranked, I'm probably getting ahead of myself. Did you put ask too many questions?
No.
I feel like you would have.
Well, that's too, I guess, not specific enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Annoying. I could just put annoying, but a lot of these picks like.
Yeah. I mean, annoying is a huge blanket term.
Yeah. And I feel like annoying is one thing. It's not an instant turn off. Like that takes time to settle in. Like, because honestly, ladies, y'all can get away with a lot in the first couple months. So it's not an instant turn off. And being annoying, I can deal with that for months.
Yeah. If you're hot enough,
honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so that was your 5-4?
That was my 5-4. Yeah. It's just life constantly full of drama, dude. And
yeah, dude, I
like, why do you keep this person around if you just hate on them nonstop?
Right. And nope.
Yeah. And then they're just best friends. It blows my goddamn mind.
It happens a lot.
Why?
So many of these girls hate their friends.
Why? I need to know. Like,
I don't understand how it's so much different for guys and girls. I have like 50 dude friends.
Yeah.
Too many.
Yeah. But if I don't like them, I'm not going to fuck with them.
Right.
It's, you know how
it's
easy.
totally opposite. I feel like dudes are way more friendly with one another to the point where like you have to purposely not hang out with some people.
Yeah.
Where girls are like, they hate each other and they'll be best friends.
Mm.
I don't get it.
Me neither, dude.
Women, y'all need to support other women. Get it together.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let's support each other.
Anyway, so that was your 5-4?
That was my 5-4.
My number 3. This one is probably more, I guess the older I get, the more it becomes like an unbearable turnoff. Like when I was younger, I don't remember this being as much of a problem. I mean, I guess I remember seeing it from time to time, but like now,
I feel like when you're younger, you overlook a lot more because you're like, I got to get some.
Fair. So my number 3 spot, I got too much makeup. It is a huge turn off.
Yes.
If your face is caked on.
Oh my God. You know what's worse than the caked on makeup is the bad spray tan. Spray tan with
the orange fingers.
Yeah. That combined with the caked up makeup.
Yeah.
There's a girl synonymous with that.
Okay.
Let me pull up her Facebook.
Okay. I think there's a couple of options here. But no, look, ladies, look, and the thing is, I've heard like a bunch of different sides of this.
Damn, even her profile pic.
Oh, yeah.
Obvious.
No, I got you.
That's the first person that came to mind.
All right. So honestly, it's not even for the fact that like, well, what do you look like underneath that? It's not even really the wonder of like what you're covering up necessarily. It is to a certain extent, but it's mostly like, because I know some girls that are like beautiful, naturally
beautiful. Oh my God, that's like a turn on.
Cake makeup on,
and
it's like you look better without the makeup. It's like it gets to a certain point. It's like,
you know why I think that happens? It's because it's that if I don't wear this makeup, my friends are gonna dog the shit me. Like, why isn't she like fixing herself up?
Right. So it becomes.
I'm probably wrong on that.
Well, no, because it's also like it's almost like a hobby for some girls. That's fine.
Hey,
I get it.
Yeah,
they like playing with makeup. They like
watching
trying different
tutorials.
styles and all that. That's cool. But like at a certain point, like all the contouring and stuff, like it looks like something's wrong.
Looks like you got skin graft.
Like, but because usually you can. I mean, ladies, 80% of the time we can tell whether you're pretty or not, regardless of the makeup.
Yeah.
There's a 20% that like, sure,
you wipe off the makeup and it's like, ooh, you look like an elbow.
Right. Now, I mean, that's slim, but it does happen. And that's, that's not even the cases we're even thinking about for the most part. It's mostly the ones that's like, why are you wearing all this makeup? You look totally fine without it. But like,
is it a self-esteem thing, I guess?
Well, no, like I said, I think it's like just a routine for the most part. I mean,
maybe.
I don't know. We've been hated on about our takes on women, what women do because of their women anyway. But I feel like a lot of it has to do with like, it's like fixing yourself. Like it's just part of like, if you have a fancy dinner, you want to get fixed up.
Yeah. You want to doll yourself up. I get it.
Fair.
But when it's just like, God,
if it's every night, every time you go out,
it's the thick eyeliner that gets me.
Well, the eyeliner, who knows? I mean, that goes all over.
The thick eyeliner loses.
They run it out the size. They do, whatever. Mascara.
Oh, like the draw in eyebrows.
Yeah,
shave off the eyebrows just to draw back.
It gets a little wacky from time to time, But anyway, too much makeup. That's my 3 spot.
My number 3. How they're proud of being crazy. Like they brag on crazy shit they do.
Dude, that nowadays it's getting out of hand.
Like, oh my God, my last boyfriend, I keyed his car. Dude. I'm a crazy bitch. Like
not exactly, but the same. Nowadays, being toxic is like that they
bragging about being toxic.
It's dude, it's so bad.
I mean, props waving that red flag for me, so I don't have to find that shit out.
But like it's got to the point where like they think it's cool to be toxic.
Why? Like I don't get it.
Well, I mean,
like your
Hoodville doesn't help, but shout out to the homie.
Probably the greatest Instagram account.
It really is.
Wait, what did he post? Like he's been slow posting lately, but he said something lately that just
hit the spot, dude. It was yesterday or today. It was within the last 2 days, but for some reason, like it's cool to be toxic now. And I can't even think of like when this has happened before. I feel like it had to have been a trend at some point. Like, I guess if you go way back, like swingers and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But that's not being talked. Now people like.
It was the Raising Cane's one. Did you see that one?
Oh, you must be coleslaw.
These hoes must be coleslaw the way I substitute them for more bread.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest lines I've heard in a long time. That shit was great.
Yeah. So like, but no, like bragging about being crazy or bragging about being toxic is like, I don't understand why it's like gotten to the point that it is. Like, just relax, you know. It just doesn't make any sense why you would purposely be like cheat or like, you know, I don't know, dude. It's
like they're proud of like dragging their boyfriend through a situation.
Right.
Like purposely picks a fight and then goes on and laughs about it with her friends.
Right. I just don't get it.
Mm.
It's a sad state of affairs.
That back tooth watching you buy some Amiri jeans. Right. Dude, Hoodville's the best. Go follow Hoodville on Instagram.
Hoodville is great. Free ad for Hoodville. I mean,
I'm proud to give them free clout for that because that shit is the best.
Wait, dude, that is a perfect segue.
So your number 2.
My number 2, jacked up teeth.
Oh, jacked up teeth.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, because it comes with jacked up. Like I don't expect everybody to have perfect teeth.
That's fine.
Some teeth have like a little natural yellow hue to it.
Look, if you don't have money to fix your teeth, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like honestly, our generation, I feel like everybody had braces at some point.
No, I didn't.
No, you just naturally had good teeth.
Mm-hmm.
My teeth were jacked. And still, I hate my top.
It happens.
I hate my top teeth.
It's natural.
But eventually, when I get enough money, veneers. Screw it. I'll just burn that.
And like a good teeth whitening, it's like what, a good $70 now?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But jacked up, I mean, it could be in my number 1 spot. I mean, you can get braces, you can get veneer, but I mean, yeah.
All right, what could you look past first? The jacked up teeth where they looks like a bear trap, or the chiclet teeth? Which one can you look over first?
Bear teeth.
I can look over the chiclet teeth before I look over like.
Oh wait, you mean like real short teeth?
Like like the dolphin.
Okay, I guess I picked that. Yeah,
I could look over that before I looked up like the jacked up grill.
Yeah,
or like the 2 canine looks like they're about to shake hands.
Yeah, that's tough. Anyway, save up your money, get some braces. That's all
right.
Look, you can fix it. All right, that's the thing.
Yeah,
I tried not to put anything in the list that you can't fix. You can fix teeth.
You can. Teeth are very fixable.
You can get them all taken out and get
dentures.
Yeah.
And when you're ready to give some sloppy,
hey,
take them out.
Just don't tell us. It's like, whoa, what is going? What kind of wild trick is this?
And then she comes up smiling
with teeth in. It's like, what are you doing down there?
I think it'd be more hilarious if she just showed up.
Pop them back in, come back up. It's like, I don't know how you're doing what you're doing down there.
But no, like I know I've seen you drunk. I just want to see a girl while you're fully loaded just take teeth out in front of you. I
have to say something. That just is what it is, you know.
That'd be a top moment for me.
Just
see you witness that. I've seen how you look at, like, remember when we were in Nashville and you saw like the crackheads on the street and you just could not look at them because they were so torn out.
Well, no, that was that one guy.
No, it was the girl with like the protruding forehead. Like,
I thought that was a guy. I only glanced at him.
It was a chick. That's what makes it worse.
It looked like, okay, flashback to last episode. It looked like 300. Remember the dude they kicked out?
Yeah, that's exactly what she looked like.
Exactly like that.
But she was skinny. Didn't look like that.
And I don't like that I am this way. Okay, I don't want to be this way, people.
Yeah, which is a good segue to my number 2.
Dude, this frustrates me, dude. It does this nonstop.
All right, my number 2. If you haven't laughed this whole episode, if you can't laugh at yourself, that's a turn off. No sense of humor. Number 2.
Oh, dude. How'd I miss on no sense of humor?
I feel like that would have been your number 1.
Dude, negative people frustrate me so bad, dude.
Hey, you cannot laugh at this episode. I mean, I get some shit we said probably struck a nerve.
We had
I
some
get
good
it.
times.
It's a good time though. We don't mean anything hateful by it.
No, absolutely not. We're just suggesting things that could be worked
But
on.
man, if you go through life and take everything so seriously and so negative about everything, and you just can't laugh at anything.
The only reason I guess I didn't think of that is because it's not an instant thing. Like you don't know. It takes a while to notice that.
I think I've noticed it first because when I'm around a group of people, I like to laugh. So I like cracking jokes.
No, I feel you.
It's one thing not finding me funny. Cool.
That's on you.
It's on me then. But if everybody else is laughing, having a good time, they're joking too.
And they all mad. It's like
why you joke about it? You can't joke about that.
Dude. I didn't think about that one. That is a solid pick. I can't stand people that don't have a sense of humor.
It's the worst. Like those people are taxing to be around.
And I'll be honest. When I say sense of humor, I mean like you could laugh at terrible things.
I love laughing at terrible things.
Laugh at literally anything, no matter how bad it is.
Yeah, I could laugh at anything.
Maybe that's just because laughing is my coping mechanism, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
If something really bad happens.
Oh, yeah, tragedy. When it comes to like tragedy and stuff like that.
If somebody cracks a creative joke about a tragedy, I'm going to laugh.
Yeah, but the joke has to hit. If the joke hits,
it has to be creative. Perfect. You can't say something just rude.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah. You can't just say something like off color just to do it.
But
it has to be funny for you to get away with it.
Anytime something bad happens in the family, I always try to make light of it somehow.
Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Not like I'm making a joke at somebody's expense, but joking about something that we all understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I get you.
It's the way it works.
Yeah. But man, it's just everybody knows a girl that just can't seem to have a good time.
For instance, which she may listen to this episode. I don't know. So me and two of my friends were going to a foreign country, right? We're in the airport and it's like 2015, 16, whatever. And we're all at the airport together. Me and my buddy have the same sense of humor. This girl, not so much, which makes it even funnier for me and him.
I feel like I can accurately guess this.
Hold on. Anytime.
I'm going to mute the mic real quick. Got it. Yes. So I've only been around this girl twice in my life. We don't even interact, but I knew who it was. That's awesome.
Anytime a Middle Eastern person goes by, I bump both of them. I say, hope they're not on our plane. Which it's
a joke.
It's a dumb joke, but it's funny.
Yeah. And and
clearly I don't mean this person is going to bomb this plane, obviously.
Right. Like even at my work, I'm a teacher. When I see a guy, a shady looking guy wearing like an anime shirt and like a leather jacket, I tell the people at the front office.
Wait, don't do it right now, dude.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so
shit. I say lock the doors. Let's keep an eye on them. Fair. So it's not like
anyway. But yeah.
Oh, I just thought of a good joke.
Some people just can't. Some people just, I mean, like, you know.
Oh, I'm muting mics again.
Oh, hold on.
See? Those are
we get it.
We get it.
You can't broadcast it.
Right. If y'all want to know what the joke was, just say the word.
Slide in the DMs.
Slide in the DMs or just text one of us broccoli and we'll tell you what the joke is.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
I feel like we're long. I don't even know where we started here. Was that your pick?
Yeah, number 2, no sense of humor.
Sense of humor. Okay. Yeah. Honestly,
like, come on.
Only reason it's not my list is because I didn't think of that.
My 2 and 1.
Like that quick that you figured.
My 2 and 1. My 2, no sense of humor. Like I said, it's one of those things where the dimiest of dimes
can go to suck.
An automatic 0.
Actually, it wasn't even really for no sense of humor. It was a combination of that, mindless conversation. Like I used to have this theory that like I don't care how hot. I mean, it doesn't matter how dumb a girl is. If she's hot enough, I can deal with it. And when I say dumb, I mean like no sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know. And I was proved wrong. And 80% of the people that knows who I'm talking about know exactly what I'm talking about.
I feel like I know who it is too.
I think you do. But yeah, that's it's just unbearable. Like you have to have this one girl that I've been talking to a lot lately, I let her know many times, look, you can be young, dumb, hot, whatever. You get to a certain point, you have to have qualities that anybody will want to sit around and talk to you.
Hey, looks
they only get you so far.
They depreciate over life.
Even if they don't, you could be make it into your 60s, 70s and still be a dime. But if we can't sit here for an hour and have any sort of conversation,
that's a problem.
Unbearable.
Yeah. So that was your number?
No. That was just off the.
Yeah. Okay. No, your number one.
My number one, I feel like it's the most obvious number one. When we say instant turn off,
an ugly face.
No. That'd be rude.
This whole list has been rude.
No, dude. No. These are all things you can work on.
You can't work on an ugly face?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can. But my number one spot, I got bad breath.
Oh, yeah.
The fastest turn off. Dude, I can't.
Chew some gum throughout the day.
But so it kind of revolves around hygiene in general.
Yeah.
If you smell you ever met a girl with like smelly pits, dude?
Yeah.
It's wild. It's like, how do you not have a handle on this?
Deodorant ain't expensive.
But I mean, we go on the river all the time. Don't get me wrong. I usually got a little buzz going, but I mean, I still don't even notice like girls that have been out on the river all day sweating and stuff, really smelling that bad. But I've met girls like at the bar that just have like smelly pits.
You know what's worse? I can handle being around a musty dude than I can a musty girl.
It kind of goes hand in
hand.
Like
the musty girl hits different.
It does hit different.
I guess because I don't expect it.
Now it's familiar with it. Yeah, and you don't expect it.
Yeah, I guess it's a combination. I'm used to being around musty dudes my whole life than musty girls, and I don't expect the girl to be musty, and she is musty, and it just
yeah, fair.
Oh, one of the worst experiences of my life was
Let's go, dude.
Like we were like,
we've gone way off on this episode. Go ahead.
You ever go to a birthday party and the birthday girl stinks?
Not that I can remember.
Man, that was a bad experience. We had to hang around this bra because it was her birthday, and she just stank.
At like what age?
Should have been 22.
Oh, okay. So an adult.
Yeah, old enough to know better.
Yeah.
But yeah, being around the birthday girl who stinks, and it's not just musty odor. Like you can smell.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, no, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Not the best time to wear a flowy dress.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. But when other people are smelling that, come on. It was hell.
So anyway, back to my number one, bad breath though.
Yeah.
It is like when you walk up, talk to a girl. All right. So, and I'll also say this, I don't know from experience myself, but I've heard this many times and I've experienced it by talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
If you're all coked up, your breath probably smells like ass.
That's true.
If you're going to do it, monitor yourself. Ask your friend, hey, how bad does my breath smell right now?
Hey, those little travel mouthwashes,
keep one on you.
Keep it in your glove box.
Because, dude, I'm telling you, it's mostly one or two different girls specifically that I know. And it's like, honestly, I hope it's because they're doing coke. Maybe they're not. They might not be at all. But they got... But it's one thing you can't bring it up. You can offer them gum, like if you just you pull some out and take a piece, like, oh, you want one?
And they say no, then you gotta get real with them.
It's like, look, honestly, I didn't want to chew gum either. I just did this to try and give you a piece. This was only for you.
Just hit her with that. Look, I didn't want to chew gum either. Exactly. This is my polite way of saying, fix yourself.
So we need some collectively. And it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I could look past the bad breath if we just slept together and it's morning.
Well, morning breath is totally different. Everybody's breath smells terrible in the morning.
Yeah.
I ain't never met anybody whose breath smelled just fresh.
But if you just hit the bar, it's 11:30 at night. You go hug this broad and you're on the pool back and she talks to you.
Yeah. Don't talk close to my face. I swear that I've had to like.
And it's clear she's been drinking milk all day.
You lean the ear and say like, I'm not hearing real good out my other ear right now. I'm trying to duck my nose away.
Like my hearing's bad anyway, so I have a good. Everybody knows.
Me too.
So when I turn the, I can't hear.
I got that. I work in the cabinet shop. It's like, man, machine's been running all day. I can't hear. I can't hardly hear. You gotta talk right in my ear.
But if I'm pointing that ear at you all damn night, just know it ain't your best night.
Look, bad breath is, and it's fixable. You brush your teeth, mouthwash.
It's cheap.
Chew gum.
Cheap.
It's tough though. It is tough when you come across it out in the wild.
I think it was JJ who was
talking him out.
Well, he did something good. It was a good strategy that I forgot about. I think we're at Brady's, and I think the girl he was trying to holler at, I think she had bad breath, and it was like bothering him. So he kept ordering her shot of Rumple Mints.
Rumple Mints, smart.
Yeah, that was a genius move. I'm not hating on it. Like that was genius.
Yeah, solid.
Imagine if that doesn't kill it. The alcohol and the mint.
You get like 4 shots of Rumple Mints, your breath still stinks. Something's up.
Go see a doctor. All right, my number 1. It's the same thing, but I'm dividing it into 3 different things.
Oh, 3? Okay.
The thing is stupidity.
Okay.
It's the people who are just naturally dumb. The people who are proud of being dumb.
Like real dingy?
Yeah, like they're proud of being dumb. Like they're just happy they're stupid.
Okay, that applies to somebody I've mentioned multiple times in this podcast.
But most aggravated form of stupidity is the stupid person who tries to convince everybody around them that they're smart.
Oh no, okay.
I cannot handle that at all. I hate stupidity, but the number one thing I cannot look over, the number one thing that will tank your hotness level for me is if you're stupid, I know you're stupid, and you're sitting here trying to talk to me like you're intelligent or smart. I can't get past that. Because not only do I find it as a turnoff, it irritates the fuck out of me.
Okay, that's fair. I'm trying to think of a specific example because most of the ones, I've hung out with a handful of like really hot girls that like knew that they were ditzy, dumb. Yeah, but they own it.
Yeah, they know.
It. It's like,
if you're proud,
I'm dumb. Funny, it's hilarious.
But if you're
and
proud
that's
of being
cool for
stupid,
a little while.
Yeah, but if you're like sitting there pounding your chest, like, I ran this red light. I'm sorry, I'm stupid, y'all. Like when it's hazardous to you.
Okay, fair.
When your stupidity is a hazard to your own self, and you just laugh at it.
I
don't vibe with that.
Right? Yeah. No. I mean, I don't know if I know anybody.
And if you're just naturally dumb, cool. But if you tell me, hey, sorry, I'm stupid, I don't understand what you're talking about, I respect that.
Right.
That's actually kind of hot.
Own it. Yeah. Own up to it. Like, which, I mean, knowing you're,
staying in your lane.
Stay in your lane. Yeah.
Like to stay in your lane, stupid people, love them.
Well, I mean, that's even me. If I like going to an atmosphere
that I know I'm out of my element,
right? I'll say like, "Hey, I don't
bow out gracefully.
I don't really know a lot about this." Like if we're in conversation, like,
for sure,
yeah. Well, I feel like, I mean, this is going to be very stereotypical of me to say, but I feel like dudes are better at that than girls are.
Yeah,
admitting when they don't know something.
Yeah, I agree 100% on that.
Or maybe that's just us.
I mean, a lot of guys.
Because there are a lot of guys that are not good at it. That's fair.
Yeah, like at my little work mixer last night where we just partied in the year. Like these 2 people were talking about tennis, and they're sitting there talking to me about. I'm like, I know nothing about this, and I'm just gonna listen.
Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with it at all. So you learn.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know anything about tennis.
Fair.
I don't want to know anything about tennis, but it is what it is.
But
the girls who are just, I'm stupid, ha ha ha. Come on.
Yeah.
But then again, the number one thing, like I will argue with somebody, like when stupid people try to pretend they're smart, I try to turn the other chick. I try to be the bigger man, but more times than not, I just can't do it.
It is tough. I know. Yeah. I've been there many times before.
Yeah.
And it's like, my problem is if I'm in up on one of those conversations, I don't care. You hash this out with somebody else.
Yeah. But sometimes I just can't ignore it. Sometimes I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It's like a drug to me. Like I gotta like mow this person down.
Yeah. No, I'm never the one that has to have the last word. Because even if I know I'm right and I know that they realize that if I realize that they're not gonna back down, even if I know I'm right, all right, yeah, you're right, you're cool.
Not me.
Cool.
If it's a topic I know I'm right on, if I know I'm right and I got everything backing me up on it, I will burn this motherfucker down.
Nah, see, I don't have time for it.
You don't. I do. I do. God damn it, do I?
I mean, I feel you.
I feel like it's an insult to my existence to let these people go through life thinking that it's okay to pretend.
So
like they know
a lot of times, whatever the scenario is, if you know you're right and they're very adamant about something and you know that they're wrong, I just let them go learn the hard way that they're wrong. And then that's my joy. That's my joy. Like, tried to tell you. That was your number one though?
Yeah.
Okay. So next week y'all will be getting
college, like life tips for graduating seniors.
Yeah. Which I feel like all of mine apply across that board too. Yeah. So life tips for graduating seniors. And we'll figure out the other one.
Yes.
Which also we're only 2 weeks out from live recording.
We never announced it.
Oh, we didn't.
No.
2 weeks from Saturday.
Yeah, 2 weeks from Saturday. Guess what? We live
recording at Gnarly Barley.
Yeah, we're doing top 10 karaoke songs.
Yes, with Jacob Quibita.
Are we going to perform our number ones or no?
So I think
I
think the format is going to be we're basically going to be performing all of our songs.
We can't perform every
not performing them, but just like we do when we're recording, we just start jamming out,
sing along. Okay, yeah. I could do that.
Not performing. And then if somebody in the crowd jumps in, we're gonna have a fourth mic as well.
Yeah, let them jump in. We won't get them top 10 karaoke.
And we'll just shut them down. I think we're not gonna have the board at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna have Mike
running
the computer and the lists to where we're just vibing and running.
It's going to be a good time.
And we'll signal to them when to start, stop, what songs, let what run, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be a real experiment with the live recording. But yeah, Saturday, June 11th, Gnarly Barley from 7 to 8:30 or 7 to 9.
Yeah. I think it said 7 to 8:30.
Yeah, it's on about an hour and a half, but I mean, if we get real involved, it may be 2 hours.
Yeah, they probably let us go over. This is going to be a good time.
I mean, it's just me and you right now. We're already over an hour, so.
Yeah.
No, that all was it.
And we're gonna be in front of a crowd, so I'm gonna be I gotta get some liquid courage.
I'm be tuned up.
Gotta be.
Honestly, I've been a little tuned up this episode. I don't know where that came from because I haven't.
I've been tuned up since last night.
Fair. So
rundowns.
Rundowns. My number 10 spot. I got 2 jacked or muscular. 9. I got constant gossip. 8. Mindless conversation. 7. Messy. 6. Smoking cigs. 5, rude to wait staff. 4, talk about their ex nonstop. 3, too much makeup. 2, messed up teeth. And number 1, bad breath.
Hate to see it. We'll hate to smell it.
Ooh.
Number 10, I got entitlement. 9, I got the village bike. 8, ugly smile. 7, pancake ass. 6, overly critical. 5, mean. 4, life constantly full of drama. 3, proud of being crazy. Number 2, no sense of humor. Number 1, stupidity.
Dude, we really went on some runs on that episode.
Just wait till next week when we're giving advice to kids.
Dude,
this is Soapbox City.
Oh, I'm going to be on a soapbox hard.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be very.
Honestly, I may get a little emotional on that one.
Like,
I have some serious stuff.
Oh, me too. Like, I'm going to be like, I'm going to sound like a preacher.
Yeah.
Amen.
But anyway, so the life tips, I guess we'll do. I don't know if we're gonna do it Monday or Thursday. We'll
hash it out.
Yeah, but anyway, all right. Till then,
peace.